Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship. The LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Goldschmidt and Votto slug it out. Next on the show, here's Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Dodgers, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Little dribbler down the line. He's got to hurry. One away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Center fielder number 6, Billy Hamilton.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. In there, a base hit. Standing in, Corey Seager. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch inside, the throw. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a throw over, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tackle. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Trey Turner.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So digging in now, Billy Burns. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton on the move. 1 out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
First baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Stephen Piscotty.
Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Xander Bogaerts.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting set.
In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Burns is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Gentry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Burns is going to have room out. Here's the shortstop. Now Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Chopped weakly to the left. Murphy fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now. Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and he's safe. Here's Michael Brantley.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this will land foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Yelich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, and he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Daniel Murphy
sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting. Right
Digging
fielder.
in to try it again. Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Here he comes again. 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4 to Iglesias for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
The batter, number
Striding
6.
in once again, Billy Hamilton. He
Hamilton.
reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control it.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Turner.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Grounded, foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 44.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Billy Hamilton
tries to bunt his way out here, but this is a foul ball. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. In is Joey Votto now. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the
second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
From the stretch, Xander Bogaerts will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here comes another 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box.
Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gentry.
Designated hitter, Craig Gentry.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this will be fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Seager comes up with it. And he's retired 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Paxton comes set. First pitch on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Wilson Contreras.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Now to the plate, Billy Hamilton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he is out on the tag. In now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Michael Brantley.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 0-2 home. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready for another shot now. Billy Burns. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runners on the move for second. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. drilled right back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. A couple of walks for him thus far.
First baseman, Joey
Hit weekly back to the mound. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
In is Christian Yelich in the game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in.
third baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Turner ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Bogaerts scores. Yelich scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. It's not in time, so 3 runs will score, and the lead grows to 4 now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Maikel Franco.
First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Mookie Betts.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who will make an appearance here.
Walden.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen. Comes set, and the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Brett Cecil comes on to pitch here.
Pitching for the Astros, number 61, Brett Cecil.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here's another 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Corey Seager. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. In is Joey Votto now. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Gary Sanchez.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Changeup called strike one.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros,
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the outfield signaled to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Xander Bogaerts.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. In is Christian Yelich. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready for another shot now. Craig Gentry. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. Yelich is running. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Keone Kela takes the ball. Here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Rafael Hernandez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-2 delivery. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Yelich is after it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stephen Piscotty. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 3. Kyle Schwarber will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Number 46.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the young catcher, Will. Jerry Familia.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 27, Jerry Familia.
Eduardo Nunez will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Comes set with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number
Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. The short hit hard. Turner gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Michael Franco. He'll start things out against Britain as he looks to close it out.
Michael Franco.
Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kelvin Herrera. This change for the Dodgers.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
Donnell Mitchell.
The 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. The 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Bogarts is there, one away. So digging in now, Michael Brantley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. So stepping in, Trey Turner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Tinseltown will be aglow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.